How can I skip non-data lines in Python CSV files? Imagine opening a large CSV file and finding a bunch of lines that aren't part of your data. Maybe they are comments, blank lines, or headers that don't belong in your analysis. It can be frustrating to sift through all that noise. Luckily, Python has tools to help you skip those unwanted lines easily. When working with CSV files in Python, you often need to ignore lines that are not actual data. For example, some files have comments starting with a hash symbol or blank lines that just take up space. To handle this, you can use the built-in CSV module with some simple filtering. First, open the CSV file with the open function and pass the file name. Use the CSV reader to read the file. Then, go through each row in the reader. Before processing, check if the row is empty or if it starts with a comment character like hash. If it does, skip it with a continue statement. Here's an example. Import CSV with open urfil. CSV, newline is equal to as CSV file. Reader is equal to CSV. Reader, CSV file for row in reader. If not row, continue if row start with. Continue print row this way, blank lines and comment lines are ignored, and only the data rows get printed. You can also use the Pandas library for more complex cases. Pandas has a parameter called skipRows that lets you skip a fixed number of lines at the start of the file. It also has a comment parameter that skips lines starting with a specific character. For example, Pandas, read CSV, urfil. CSV, skipRows is equal to 2, comment is equal to, skips the first 2 lines and any line starting with hash. After loading, you can remove rows with missing data using dropNaw. If your file has irregular non-data lines scattered throughout, you might want to read the file line by line. Open the file normally, then check each line to see if it matches your expected data format. For example, if you expect each data line to have 5 columns, split the line by commas and check if the length matches. If not, skip that line. Here's how you can do that. Import CSV expected columns is equal to 5 with open urfil. CSV, newline is equal to as CSV file. Reader is equal to CSV. Reader, CSV file for row in reader. If len, row is equal to expected columns. Continue print row. This approach helps you filter out malformed or unwanted lines. Remember to open your file with newline is equal to prevent extra blank lines from appearing when writing or reading. Also, be aware of the file encoding to avoid reading errors. Using these methods, you can cleanly skip non-data lines and focus only on the information you need. Whether you choose manual filtering with the CSV module or the more flexible Pandas library, you can handle files with comments, blank lines, or irregular formatting efficiently. This makes your automation and scripting tasks smoother and more reliable.